Hey guys, and welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do a little bit of exercise every day, and we increase that exercise very slowly. Sometimes we go backwards a little bit, right? Like we haven't been hanging lately. Partly it was convenience. I didn't have time to come out to the tree. One time it was in the middle of the night, that kind of thing. But partly it was I had this soreness in my elbows. And part of that was because I did those fucking like 36 curls just like when I was talking one time when I wasn't counting, and then I did it the next day too. But I think also part of it was this. I still was kind of getting used to this exercise. I was pushing it pretty hard and fast to start with. So anyway, we're gonna hang until it's not comfortable. I think last time I stopped hanging early at like 27 seconds instead of pushing myself to like 45-ish, because my right elbow, I think, was the one that was hurting a little more. So anyway, we're not going to push it too much. We are going to try to get more consistent on this hanging thing so we can strengthen all those joints and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, one day a pull-up. One day you'll see, guys. It's been a while since we did pull-ups. We only got to like one pull-up before we hurt ourselves last time. So we want to build up slowly. All right, here we go, guys. Alright guys, you can see we did a lot of stuff there. I kind of hung until it got uncomfortable, and then I kind of pulled up a little bit with my shoulders, which changed the angle, made it feel better. Then I kind of like let down again, then I pulled it kind of tight again, then I'm like, oh, let me stretch my feet. I wiggled my feet a couple different directions. It actually feels really good, all those different positions and stuff. And it makes it so you can hold on longer, because it's like you start getting sore in one angle, and when you do this it kind of changes the angle and it doesn't feel as sore. Anyway, eventually you just kind of like, oh god, it's really starting to hurt. I didn't make it to 75 this time. I think I was pushing myself a little too much before, so I made it to 66, which I count a little fast. It's more than a second, faster than a second. So I think the 70, when I was counting to about 70, it was about 45 seconds when I watched it on film. This time I counted to 66, so maybe it'll be 30 something seconds. We'll see. I'll count it and I'll put it in the comments. Comment below. You guys can comment below and help me out. I think it helps with the algorithm or whatever, but seriously, I think we need more subscribers too. We're pretty low as a channel, so anyway, if anybody wants to like and subscribe, you're welcome to. You don't have to. I don't usually ask for that, so I feel kind of weird shilling myself. But anyway, guys, we're about to do a magic transition. We're going to pop out to the porch. We'll do some push-ups. We'll do some squats. Get ready, guys. Ta-da! Alright, so we're back on the porch. Let's see. We're going to do the squats and push-ups. Let's do the push-ups first. Last time I barely made 7, so let's see if we can make 7 a little more easily this time. We've got a little more energy than we did yesterday. Alright. If we get the camera to sit still. Wait a second. We're going to add a weight to this camera stand. Make it so we can. Its problem is it's falling forward. Usually I don't use this vertical setting, so it sits a little differently than I'm used to. Everything works a little differently than I'm used to with the vertical setting. This camera stand I use, which is just weight out here, is not working as well. Yeah, it's good enough. That's gonna have to be good enough. You can see it. Actually, this might be good. This might be a good chance to do a total sideways view, which I was thinking about doing earlier. Hold on a second, I got an idea. What about make it a little more extreme? There we go. Now, I really wanted to make sure. So anyway, this is a sideways view here. I just want to make sure I'm getting I want this line to be straight when I'm coming up, so I really wanted to watch that. And I usually do kind of a diagonal view, so I'm going to try to not do that this time. So anyway, here we go. We're going right here. We're going to go back a little bit. All right. We're going to tighten legs. We're going to tighten butt. I'm like putting it up when I tightened it. I got it backwards. Tighten butt. All right. Tighten legs, tighten butt. Like curl it in. All right. Then we're going to tighten chest, everything. So now I'm actually in a plank. All right. So I actually kind of burned a little energy up doing the plank, but I really wanted to do that plank because I keep doing this instead of this. Wait, hold on. I'm tightening my butt wrong. All right, guys. Here we go. That was one. That was a good one plus a plank. What I'm trying to do is not stick it in the air. So we're going this way. All right, there we go. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're going to have to stop at 6 with that plank and everything starting the first one. I really kind of wish I turned my head to the side a couple times while I was doing it too. Anyway, that was really funny earlier. I feel silly. Oh well. So now we're going to do the squats. So, with the squats we could have done more yesterday. I didn't realize, I thought I wouldn't have any soreness. I mean, I thought I would have soreness in the legs, but I didn't have really any. I had soreness in the legs when I started, but I didn't really feel it during the exercise. So, weird, right? But, the same with the back. I had some back soreness, but I didn't really feel it during the exercise. So, I think I should have probably done weighted squats yesterday, but I was better safe than sorry. I'd only done 3 squats the day before because there's that much soreness. And it's weird, that wasn't even immediate. Like, I did the soreness. They do say you're more sore the day afterwards sometimes. Like, it takes an extra day or something for soreness to come up. But I had done the 64 squats really fast, which caused the soreness, which I thought would be easy because I always did 64 squats. I didn't do them that fast, but I would do 64 squats before the weight vests. So why would I get so sore after doing that? It's the intensity. It's how quickly I did them. Anyway, here we go. Let's do our squats. So 12 seems like nothing after doing 64. I think 64 is a lot harder than 12, even with 30 extra pounds. That's my conclusion after all this. Anyway, let's get some more room here. You can still see our nice primal squat here. It's really good. I feel good about the primal squat. It's a fun way to sit. Feels good on my heels. Feels good on my shins, not shins, like my calves as these kind of come together. It's kind of like a little massage there. Anyway, so we're going to come up in a second. We're just going to sit here and enjoy this for a minute and think. Oh yeah, I know what it was. I was thinking I should do some Superman squats, right? Do this, right? Really take off. So we're going to do a couple of those in there. I don't know if I'll do all 12 of them like that. But I'm really just letting myself settle in this position, you know? All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Head tucked, arms up. 1. Whoa. Definitely a little harder with the weight vest on. 2 than yesterday's squats. Now this I think is putting a little more pressure on my knee. I think if I open up the stance a little bit, okay. Now let's do, yeah, see? 3. I think it puts a little less pressure on the knee. 4, but I don't think it was quite as good for sitting, which is interesting. The other one's a little tighter. 5. Still not perfect. Still got a little more pressure on my left knee. I don't know. 6. 7. 8. I'm gonna lock the hands this time. 9. 10. 11. 12. Fact is, dude, 12 of these with the 30 pounds is way easier than doing the 64. Unless you do the 64 really slowly. Even then. So it's kind of interesting. I kind of have been having it easy on the squats compared to how I used to have it. But if you remember right, I was trying to spread my feet extra wide, not that medium wide I was doing a second ago. I was trying to spread them extra wide, a full arm's length. I don't know if you were watching the videos back then, but when I did that, I was actually having trouble getting to 64 each day, and I was getting some stretches here and here, which I guess was good for me, but I think it was too much. I think it was too wide a chance I was shooting for just for my physiology. But it wasn't actually making them easier, it was making them harder. Anyway, got some good stretching out of it, and kind of practiced doing squats a different way, which is a little bit different muscles you use. Anyway, guys, so it's weird. It's weird. I thought about it. I'm like, I really kind of am doing less exercise with squats, like 12 of those. Anyway, so I'm thinking of doing some unweighted squats and doing a lot one day, like mixing that in once a week. I don't know. I hate when my daily commitment gets complicated. It's got to be a simple core, right? So anyway, something else I want to talk about is a friend of mine has started working out, and they're doing a gym. And gyms are great. They've got a lot of exercises they get to try. Make sure they hit a bunch of muscle groups. Gyms are social. They get a chance to meet people. You can meet people at the gym as well. Like people you know. You can have a friend meet you at the gym and go with you to the gym. You can also meet people there. So there's all sorts of good things about it. But one of the bad things about gym is they're not in your backyard, which means that it's an extra step that can sometimes keep you from working out, right? So it's really good if you have a workout that you can do at home. You're like, I don't feel like going to the gym, well, I'm gonna do some push-ups and squats. And that way you can keep your habits simple. And that's why we always talk about make it easy, make it simple, make it a habit. You can make going to the gym a habit, physically, it's just the habit's a little harder, right? It's a little more complicated. So both are good, but think about having some kind of home exercise. So if you can't get to the gym, boom, you got some kind of commitment you can do at home. Anyway, guys, so make it easy, make it a habit. A little bit every day adds up to a lot. Good luck with your daily commitments. You guys have a good one. See you next time.